Okay, so I did this individual lesson for Adam on Tangled Up in Blue. And since I learned it, I thought I'd look on YouTube to see how many millions of lessons are on it, and there are basically none. There's one guy who kind of does a lesson, but all he's really doing is playing. So, Tangled Up in Blue, Bob Dylan, nobody wants to learn this? Just in case there is somebody who can't figure it out. Tangled Up in Blue. So Tangled Up in Blue is a basic song. Nothing, one of those great Dylan songs, there's really nothing to it. Of course it goes on and on and on and on with all those wonderful lyrics, but it's the same thing all the time. I'll just show you one verse and all the rest of them are the same. What chords will we need? We will need the A chord. We will need the G chord. You will need the A and the G a lot. And then in the second part you will need the E. You'll need the F sharp minor. This is the tricky chord. You will need the A again, and then the D. And then for the Tangled Up in Blue, that's G, D, A. So that's it. We got A and G and D and E and F sharp minor. Do you know all those chords? So A we've worked with before, D's we've used before, E we've done before, G we've done before. So F sharp minor, maybe we haven't done before. That's a bar chord, which means you put your finger down. So this would be this finger. Index finger down, across all the strings. I actually use my middle finger to push hard sometimes because it's, want all of them to ring, you don't want to go, which is usually what happens with the bar chord when you're first starting. Gotta build up finger strength. And then I take these two, you know the E minor? Usually play with the ring in the middle like this. It's easier now if you play it with the, oh not the ring, the index and the middle finger. If you play with the ring and the pinky, can you do that? Now take that bar, this finger, and move these up to the E minor. Remember the bar is basically like this piece, like the fret, the nut here. You're moving your finger up and just moving this. Everything's moving with it. And so these two fingers are in the same place as your E. There's one blank fret and then them. So your bar has moved the nut up and now there's your one empty fret, nothing on there, and then your E minor. That's F sharp minor. Takes some practice to get it. Okay, so those are all the chords. He plays basically the same rhythm throughout the song. There isn't much to the song. I find that I change the rhythm up here and there, make it more interesting. Of course, he's got more than just him playing guitar, so there's more stuff going on, maybe. When he plays it by himself, it's got complications. In any case, there's a beginning thing that I'll just play so you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? So that, we'll learn that. But first, let's just learn the chords. So let's start it off. So that would be down, 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 up, down. There's really a lot of ways to play this. I've seen people do it like this. But I'm doing, so I do it down, down, up, down. And I do that the same for both the A and the G. So again, this is all in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's down on the 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then up again. So it's 1, 2, and don't play on the 3, and then the and of the 3. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you know what I'm talking about? So you play on the 1, you don't play on the and of the 1, you play on the 2, and then the and. Then you don't play on the 3, you play on the and the 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Just work that out till you got that. Make sure you're not changing speeds as you change chords. You got to play it really slow if you have to, go from that A to G. And the G. What I'm saying is don't do this. long it takes you to go from the A to the G should be how slow you're playing the chords. And that's that whole part that goes, early one morning the sun was shining and I was laying in bed, wondering if she changed it all if her hair was still red. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a D. Same basic rhythm, but it's early one morning the sun was shining, I was laying in bed. So you shouldn't do that, but I can't read the lyrics. Wondering if she'd change it all if her hair was still red. Her folks had said same thing, lies together sure was gonna be rough. Same thing, never did like mama's something, something, papa's bank, but wasn't big enough. There's all that. That's just A, G, A, G, A, G, D.